So we got divorced this morning. It's Tuesday, November 26th. And our family is no longer a family. It's a day, it's nothing that I ever wanted. I never wanted this. But I get it, I guess. It certainly didn't need to be this way. You know, not that it didn't need to end in divorce, but it certainly didn't need to take this path to get there. And I mean, I know what this is the end of, but what I'm really afraid of is what this is the beginning of. Tiffany decided to go back to her maiden name. I guess I shouldn't be concerned. I shouldn't be concerned whether that means that she's going to try to change the kids' names to her maiden name also. But I am. I feel like all of this just adds insult to injury. But I think what I'm most worried about is that the kids will want to change their name. Now, I don't think that they would take it upon themselves to be like, I want to change my name. But if it's asked of them, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to have the same last name as I do? Or do you want to keep the same last name as Dad has? I feel like that's just, it's like asking them, who do you want to disappoint? Do you want to disappoint me or do you want to disappoint your dad? And that's not fair. It's not a position kids should be ever put in. If they want to change their name when they turn 18, then that's their right to do that. But they should not be put in a position to have to make that choice. They should be able to make it on their own time. I've carried this hope with me for 2.5 years. That in the end it would be okay. That everything would go back to the way it was. But it's never going back. And I think it's just going to continue to get worse. Kids and I are going to get further and further apart. What is there to live for? My youngest son is 9 years old. And for almost a third of his life, I haven't been with him. But he loves me. I know he loves me so much. And my daughter, she was such a daddy's little girl for so long. And I think she hates me. My older son, he's so angry. There's nothing I can do to fix any of this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what goal to have. I don't know. I don't have a why. I don't have a why anymore. Everything I've been living for has been a lie. I've been living a lie. now that the lie is gone, what am I living? I've tried so hard to be better, and I don't know if I am any better. I don't know if I can be any better. I know I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better father. I wanted to be a better husband. For some reason, I want to say I'm not capable, but like, obviously, if I know where I want to be, behavior it's all choice. So I'm certainly capable. I just haven't been able to fix me to be better. I don't know what I'm missing. I know what I don't want to be. I know what I want to be. I just can't seem to get there. I don't know if there's, if I have to climb this staircase to get from where I am or where I was to where I want to be, and maybe I'm not at the bottom of that staircase anymore. Maybe I'm a quarter of the way up or half the way up or whatever, somewhere not on the bottom. I feel like I'm missing, like one of the steps is missing, or maybe 2 or 3 of the steps are missing, so much that I can't just skip over them. I can't just step to that next step above it. It's a big hole that I would fall into. And it's almost like I'm waiting for somebody to put that step there for me, or at least tell me explicitly how to put it there myself. What is the missing step? What am I missing? Why is my time with my kids not just fun for them? What am I not doing? Why will they just not give me my kids? Like, I don't mean have them live with me. I live in my car. Not have them live in my car with me. Not that kind of give me my kids, but give me access to my kids. Let me talk to them. Let me hang out with them if they want to. What do I need to do to get there? That is such a mystery to me, and I have no understanding of why. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know that in 2 hours, I'm going to go see my kids for an hour, and then I'm going to go to class. Not class, but DBT group. And then from there, I go to the Intimate Partners program. I don't know why. Why do I even do these things if I'm not going to be any better afterwards? I'm not going to have another intimate partner. Why do I need to be in an Intimate Partners program? Nobody's ever going to be in a relationship with me. Ever. For some reason, I am the most repulsive human being. I don't get it. I don't understand. I guess it's arrogance. It's crazy to me. I watched myself on video bowling, and I look so goofy. The way I carry myself is just so awkward, and I don't know what that is. My best guess is that it has something to do with a lack of confidence. But I think my most off-putting character trait is arrogance. So how does that make sense? Like, my arrogance is nothing but fake confidence. Maybe that's what makes it arrogance. And not confidence, is that it's fake. And maybe people see right through that. And they say, this guy is a fake piece of shit. Him. Maybe it's just my big nose. Maybe people just, my nose is so big that they're like, that guy, he's got a big nose. I don't know. All I know is that I am alone. Even though I'm not physically alone in life, inside I'm alone. My soul is alone. It's void of love, and it's void of accomplishment. It's void of meaning, of purpose. It's void of any pride pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, right? I don't understand that. It's not okay to be proud of yourself and for who you are and for what you've done. I mean, it's not okay to be proud of others, or you're just not allowed to be proud of yourself. Because I'm so proud of my kids. Is that wrong too? I don't understand. Shouldn't I be proud of who I am? That's not what I mean. No, I shouldn't be proud of who I am. I'm a piece of shit. But shouldn't everybody be proud of who they are? Shouldn't that be a goal? Shouldn't you want to be proud of who you are? Shouldn't you strive to be somebody who is proud of who they are? Why would that be a deadly sin? I don't get it. Am I wrong? Is that not one of the 7 deadly sins? I mean, I guess I gotta look it up now. But, I mean, I don't have it either way, so I guess I'm good. Let's see. Pride, first one on the list, according to Wikipedia. Greed. I definitely don't have greed. Envy. I don't know about that. Lust. Yeah. Sloth. That's me. That's the demon that I fight is, am I sloth? Certainly not gluttony. Wrath is, I assume, just anger. Yeah. Sloth. Sloth is one of the 7 deadly sins, most difficult to define and credit as since it refers to an assortment of ideas. One definition is a habitual disinclination to exertion or laziness. It's like, oh, devil's work through idle hands or whatever the hell. Idle hands are the devil's work. Something like that. I don't know that necessarily applies. But I have battled with, am I lazy for years? That question like follows me around like a black cloud. Am I just a lazy piece of shit? I don't think I ever swore on any of these videos before, and now I have multiple times. Great. Oh, wow. I wish I just knew what was gonna happen, because nobody ever knows what's gonna happen, but like if the other people who essentially make decisions about my life for me, if I just knew what their goal was, what they intend to enact going forward, meaning like if I knew that the goal for other people was for me to never see my kids again, I wish I knew that. If I knew that my kids were going to go home to their mom, they're going to live with her forever, I wish I knew that them taking Milo or not taking Milo, I wish I knew what the options were there, what the preference was. Because I feel like he's going to suffer through this winter with me in this car. And if that's for nothing, I mean, we're both going to be suffering. Because I am not comfortable with him in this car. Like, he makes me uncomfortable. And he makes everything more difficult. Everything is more difficult because of him. But I love him. And I know my kids love him. And so I keep him. I keep him for my kids first and foremost. Really only. Like, I keep him for my kids. But I can't keep him forever. And it's not fair to him for me to keep him for any longer than I have to. If I know that in the end he can go with them, then this is a means to an end. It's a necessary means to an end. I have to hold on to him until he can go with them. But if that's not the case, we're just prolonging the inevitable. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to will myself forward. I wish I had anything to motivate me forward. Anything. Just some glimpse at a future that's better than today. Some assurance that everything is gonna be worth it. How many people out there live on this hope that on the day they die, they never got there. They lived for this one thing and it never happened. Is that the idea of purgatory? that's that unfinished business, because that would be that would be unfinished business. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Everything in life is just spinning wheels. The weeks just fly by, the months fly by. My life is just flying by. All right, I've got to do something other than this.